Hey everyone, how's it going? So I wanted to talk for a minute about safety. I know it's not something people like to talk about for some reason, especially in a shop setting. If you're working at home, in your garage, whatever. You really need to make sure you have these hanging around, and there's a reason for this video. And it doesn't have to do with me, thankfully. It unfortunately has to do with a friend of mine. Fire extinguishers, okay? Fire extinguishers. Fire extinguishers, water hose, stuff like that. Have that stuff available and handy at all times whenever you're working on a car. So, a good friend of mine, he was working on his GTO in his garage. I'll call him Randolph. I don't want to give his real name. So, he was working on his GTO in his garage, and he was doing some welding. And suddenly he realized that a fire had started. So he went and he tried to extinguish the fire. He only had one fire extinguisher. But now, being as he was inside of it, welding, and he had a welding helmet on and a whole 9 yards, he never realized that he had a fire going. So by the time he actually realized, the fire was kind of already involved. So he went, grabbed his fire extinguisher, tried to put it out. Didn't work. Fire was already too involved by the time he realized it. What caught fire? Who the heck knows? He lost his GTO. He had a 30s street rod. He lost that. He had 2 custom Harleys. Lost those. Lost all of his tools. He had a ton of memorabilia, up on the walls and stuff like that. Lost that. His tools, lost all of that. Toolboxes, air compressor, you name it. He lost all of it. All of it. He had insurance, of course, just like most people. He didn't have enough insurance. So, he had the insurance on the cars. He had insurance. Actually, he didn't have it on the GTO because it was a project, but it was a GTO, and he was working on it. But he didn't have insurance on it. But he had insurance on the street rod. He had insurance on the bikes, and then he had his structure insurance. But he never thought that the possibility of losing everything could happen, especially in that manner. But it did. And he's 62 years old. He's been doing this for a long time. He's a body guy. Been doing it a long time. He knows what can happen. He is a professional. But even as professionals, we don't think all the time. It can't happen to us, right? It can never happen to us. Guess what? It can. And when it does happen, it's absolutely devastating. My heart's broken for him. It really is. I don't talk to him all that often. I speak to him maybe 3 or 4 times a year. But I found out that this just happened towards the end of last year. And of course, I don't know why nobody reached out to me to tell me this had happened. I never heard anything about it. Just when I was talking to him, he told me what had happened. And I was just like, man, I am so sorry. And he's like, yep. He goes, well, it is what it is. There's nothing I can do. He goes, luckily nobody got hurt. Luckily the house didn't burn down. It was the garage was near the house. It wasn't attached to the house, luckily, because it could have taken the house out too. And it was a complete and total loss. He sent me pictures. It burned everything down. But yeah, so you got to think about these things. I don't think about it. Most of my friends, we don't even think about it. We know we have to have fire extinguishers around. We have fire extinguishers in each bay, okay? Is that enough, in all honesty? I don't think so. I think we need to have, well, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3. We have 6 bays. We have 3 fire extinguishers. By law, that's all we need to have. Being an operating business like this, that's all we need to have. We probably have more. I could see 3 off the top of my head here. But by law, that's all you need to have. Well, who cares about that? In all honesty, me personally, I have fire extinguishers in each one of my cars. They're the little ones. They're like double the size of this. So I have one of those in each of my cars. And then I have probably a dozen of them hanging around inside my garage somewhere. But after finding out about what happened to my buddy, I am probably going to make sure that I have those fire extinguishers near me whenever I'm doing stuff. Especially welding, because you just never know. You just never know. You can have a spark that flies and lands somewhere, and you don't really realize that it's starting a fire. It could start later on. We have rags laying around. We have gasoline laying around. We have brake clean laying around. You have carburetor cleaner. You have all sorts of stuff that's flammable. Oils, paint thinners, mineral spirits, parts cleaners, you name it. It's all laying around. It's all stuff that's flammable. So, it's something to think about. Plastics are flammable. Your clothing, your shopware stuff. If you have like I keep moving blankets around because I use them as fender covers. Anything like that can catch fire. Grease. It gets under if you're welding or grinding. Like I've seen grinding start fires. You're grinding and a hot ash goes, or a hot piece of metal goes underneath the edge of a wall and starts a fire inside the wall. I mean, I've seen it happen. But it's all stuff you just don't think about. So, yeah, I'm upset. I'm really upset for my buddy. But, it just makes you think twice. So, guys, gals, if you're doing stuff at home, make sure you have fire extinguishers. Double check your work area. Just be safe. Because, man, it's not worth it. It really isn't. Why lose everything? And make sure you got insurance. Make sure you got insurance. Make sure you have the insurance you would need if you lost everything, because it can happen. All right, guys. Don't mean to start the day with doom and gloom, but I just felt it was kind of important to touch on this subject. All right, guys, if you're getting something out of my videos, hit that like button. If you could, please subscribe. All right, have a great day. Keep wrenching.